Okay, welcome back everyone to Game 2 of this doubleheader between the Madonna Crusaders and the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. Game 1, the Crusaders jumped out to a 2-0 lead, but the big 6-run inning by Lawrence Tech was the difference as Lawrence Tech won Game 1 7-4. And here we are at Game 2. With Dominic Puchetti on the mound for LTU. And we are moments away from Game 2. Now, the reminder, this one is a full 9-inning game. This is not like Major League Baseball in years past where both games have been 7 innings. This is a 1 7-inning game and a 1 9-inning game, so this is the full game, and the first game went by quickly, and that may be for the best because there is expected to be some rain in the area. So hopefully both teams can get this game in and play a full game. And let's see if LTU can go for the sweep that they couldn't get yesterday. And so we are about ready to start this one. The Madonna lineup is very similar in Game 1 with Garabasic leading it off. And Puchetti is on the mound. And the first pitch of the ball game is on the way. And it's first pitch swinging, and that's a base hit for Garabasic. So leadoff single on the first pitch of the game, and the Crusaders have something brewing early. Thanks for joining us on the LTU Sports Network. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter, and that is Shirkaz, much like it was in Game 1. Again, very similar lineup. The bottom of the lineup looks a little bit different, so that's something to note. And that pitch is inside. In fact, it nearly hit Shirkaz. And 1-0 from Dominic Puchetti. The 1-0. Way outside, so 2-0. Puchetti does have a tendency to struggle with his command at times. High strikeout, but also a high walk pitcher. 2-0. Inside, 3-0. So not the ideal start if you're LTU, a leadoff single and now on the verge of a walk. And, ooh, a little bit of an inside strike. Looked a little bit inside, but it's called a strike, 3-1. Puchetti's kind of back in the count. See if he can get fully back in. And that's inside. So single and a walk has the Crusaders with an early threat here in the first. And that'll bring up Beetle, one of the more dangerous hitters in this lineup. So Beetle is up, Puchetti is set, and the first pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 on Beetle. And the 0-1 fouled off, and ooh, Beetle goes down, and he looks like he's hurt. Ooh, and you just hate to see that. I don't know what he fouled that off of. Yep, fouled it off his foot, and he is limping badly. And maybe if they give him a minute, he can stay in the game. But it does not look like he can put a lot of weight on that foot, and you just hate to see that. And he just did not look like he can put a lot of weight on it. So, ugh, an ugly situation here at Jimmy John's Field as Beetle is down here early in the game. The trainer is checking him out. And it does look like, from the signal of the coach, they are going to pull him, and someone is going to have to finish this at bat. At least that's what I got from the signal. Now it seems like he's able to put a little bit more weight on it. And he's going to finish the at bat. So, wow, you got to give Beat a lot of credit there. That looked ugly, but he's going to be able to at least finish this at bat or try. In an 0-2 hole, we'll see if he stays in the game after this at bat. And so after that long delay, Puchetti is set. The 0-2 dips low. That'll make it 1-2. And swung on and missed. So that's the first strikeout of the game for Puchetti. It'll be interesting to see if Beetle stays in the game, but that'll bring up the number 4 hitter, Mathin, who had a solo home run and a 2-run double in the first game. But a big out for Puchetti early in this game. And a pickoff throw to second base. It goes into center field. Both runners will advance. And just like that, it is runners at second and third, only one out. And the Crusaders trying to do some early damage. And the first pitch to him is a strike. 0-1. Puchetti is a strikeout pitcher, and he desperately needs one now. That one missed a little bit outside. Make it 1-1 now. Little chopper that'll go foul. Puchetti ahead in the count now, 1-2. And the 1-2 is driven foul. That'll get back out of play. And that is a chopper to third. And they will hold the runner, and that ball skips away from the first baseman, and the run will score. The first baseman was not able to pick it. The run will score, and it's 1-0 Crusaders here in the first. That'll bring up Steelgreave. Trying to, and he, wow, a suicide squeeze, and it doesn't work. They missed the bunt. They got him, they have him picked off at third, and he's able to get back. That's Gar Bassick at third. Was able to get back. So runners at second and third, only one out. And that's a chopper through the third baseman's legs. That's Logan Barker at third base. And 2 runs may score. And the throw, he's safe at first. Maffin scores, and it's a 3-0 game with only 1 out here in the first. And there have been 2 LTU errors here in the first. They did give him an error on that play at Logan Barker. So, in an early hole. And that'll bring up Revere, so desperately got to stop the bleeding here. And the runner is going on the first pitch, and he's safe. So Steelgreave is able to steal the base, and now potentially another run will score. Or another opportunity to score a run. Revere. Swing and a miss. Big swing there. That'll make it 1-1. The 1-1 is high, 2-1. Puchetti will look Steelgreave back to second base. And the 2-1. A little bit high. 3-1 now. And a weak-looking swing by Revere there, so that'll even the count at 3-2. This feels like a big out early in this game. Already 3 runs in, a runner at second, only 1 out. It really feels like you need this if you're Puchetti, just so this thing doesn't get too out of hand early. And that is a chopper to first, a slow chopper fielded by Wakowiak, and he gets the out. The runner will move to third, but 2 outs now. And so still the opportunity for LTU to keep the damage fairly limited. You know, you're certainly still within striking distance, especially this much game left, only down 3. That'll bring up Dill. And the first pitch to him is on the outside corner, strike one. Shetty set. The 0-1 is swung on and fouled off his foot. And ooh, he's limping a little bit, but did not go down in the same way Beetle went down. So very quickly 0-2. On Dill. Buschetti set. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Buschetti's second strikeout of the inning, but it doesn't come before big damage is done by the Crusaders. It is 3-0 Madonna heading to the bottom of the first. Okay, bottom of the first. The Crusaders with an early 3-0 lead, so we'll see if LTU can respond. Nathan Brown to lead it off against Dusang, who has had a bit of an elevated ERA, over 7.5. Nathan Brown back in the leadoff spot after batting ninth in Game 1. First pitch to him is a ball a little bit outside. The next offering is way outside, and that'll make it 2-0. So good hitters count for Brown early on. And that is a line drive. Oh, diving stop by the second baseman, and he throws him out. What a play. What a play. And I believe that's Kroll again, who played second base in Game 1. Sam DeKuyper, once again batting near the bottom of the lineup in Game 1, is batting in the number 2 slot in Game 2. So just saying, first pitch is fouled off. So very quickly, 0-1. Sun is back out here today. Decent amount of wind blowing out near center field. And the 0-1 fouled off again. So DeKuyper quickly in an 0-2 hole. And that next one is way outside, so that'll make it 1-2 now on Sam DeKuyper. Nick Olson, who had the big 3-run homer in Game 1, is waiting on deck. The 1-2 is chopped back to the pitcher, and so DeKuyper is out, and the first two Blue Devils have been retired. And so, as I said, Nick Olson had the big 3-run homer that turned a 2-1 Crusader lead into a 4-2 Blue Devil lead, and he hits this one high, hits this one deep. Does it have enough? It's gone! Nick Olson has done it again, and he's made this a 3-1 ball game. Wow. He crushed that one, and he gets the Blue Devils on the board. That one was, I believe, to dead center, and he absolutely crushed it. So, just probably feels good for that Blue Devil dugout to get that early run back. And now let's see if Jake Lanessa has something like that in him. And the 1-0. And that, it might get up the middle. Nope, the shortstop Fields throws and gets Lanessa at first. So the Blue Devils do get a run back, but it is still a 3-1 game in favor of the Crusaders as we head to the second inning. Okay, so we are back here in the second inning, and Dominic Pucetti is back on the mound, and leading off the inning is Selmer, who pinch hit in Game 1 and actually had a home run. So he's earned his spot in the lineup here in Game 2, and the first pitch to him is ball 1. It was The Crusaders were able to put up 3 on the board in the first inning. So, and that one is inside. The Blue Devils did get 1 back. So a shutdown inning for Pucetti would be really good here. You know, just to keep the team in the game, and he delivers a 2-0 strike there, so he's back in the count at 2-1. And the 2-1, a little bit high and outside, so, and that actually gets away from the catcher, so that'll make it 3-1. Said he did have a couple of strikeouts in that first inning. Three-one. Swing and a miss, and he's back in the count. It's full at 3-2. Three-two. And they got him. What a job by Pucetti to get back in that count. And it's his 3rd strikeout already. And that'll bring up Kroll, the number 9 hitter. Kroll made a great defensive play in that game 1 and in that first inning of game 2. Let's see if he can do some damage at the plate. And first pitch strike to Kroll. Caught the inside part of the corner. And that one is hit to center. Will it drop? And no, it will not. The center fielder makes the catch in left center field, and 2 quick outs here for Pucetti here in the second. And Busick is now at the plate. And the first pitch to him is look like a good pitch, but it's a ball. 1-0. Sun's still shining here, but the 1-0 is a little floater base hit, so he led off the game with a similar hit, and now a nice game for him as he has 2 hits. So Basic on first base, and that'll bring up Sharkaz, trying to get a 2-out rally started here for the Crusaders. First pitch to him is on the inside corner for strike 1 from Pucetti. And Pucetti's 0-1. A little bit off the plate. That'll make it 1-1 now. Pucetti keeping a close eye on the runner at first base, Garbasic. And the pitch to Sharkaz is a little bit inside, 2-1 now. And the 2-1. That'll skip away from the catcher who can't find it, and the runner at second takes a wide turn at second and almost flirted with going to third, but the catcher was able to recover in time and keep that runner at second. So now all of a sudden the Crusaders have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Shirakawa's trying to deliver a 2-out hit. Musetti trying to stop that from happening. The 2-1. On the inside corner, 2-2. And he's 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. The 3-2 is ball 4. He walked him. It did get away from the catcher, but he stops the runner at second from advancing. So it's runners at first and second now, 2 outs. So a little bit of a 2-out rally here, it seems. And Beetle is now at the plate, and so I can definitely... So good news, Beetle has remained in the game. He was able to recover from that, and he recovers with a foul ball. Ooh, I thought that he had ripped that one fair for a minute, but that had just gone foul. That may have scored 2. But, so yeah, Beetle fouled the ball off his foot in the first and went down, but happy to see he's remained in the game and taken his second at bat. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Couldn't get him to chase. The 1-1 caught the inside corner, 1-2. And the 1-2. That one is hit to right, fairly deep, but caught right in front of the warning track. And Musetti is able to get out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the second. It is still 3-1 Crusaders. Okay, we are back here in the bottom of the second. Jackson Wakowiak to lead it off against Dusang, who gave up a home run to Nick Olson in the first. And it's 3-1 ball game, so some early run scoring. And the first pitch to Wakowiak is in there for a strike, 0-1. Kowiak had a 2-run homer in game 1. That pitch at 80 is a little bit outside. Make it 1-1. The next one is swung on and missed at 81, so good velocity there. And that'll make it 1-2 now. And that next pitch is outside of 80. Count even now at 2-2. And the 2-2. And he got him looking, and Wakowiak, you could tell, did not like the call, but he's rung up by the umpire, and it's a strikeout for Dusang. And that'll bring up Trent Reed. Had a big game yesterday in yesterday's doubleheader. First pitch to him here is a strike. So Dusang doing a pretty good job firing strikes in there. 0-1 on Reed. And that one is way outside. Good job by the catcher to Beetle to corral that one, and it's 1-1. And this one is tapped foul in front of home plate, so 1-2. And this one is a chopper to third. Tough play by the third baseman, and they got him at first. What a nice play by third baseman. Great throw, and they just get Reed for the second out. And the coach may have come out to argue that call. So now that'll bring up Logan Barker. Starting at third in this game. First pitch to him is first pitch swinging. Foul territory. Will it get back out of play? It will not. It was caught by the catcher, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Crusaders. We go to the third, still 3-1 Crusaders here on the LTU Sports Network. And we're back, and leading off the top of the third inning, it is number 10, Chase Matkin. And here we go. So the first pitch to him was a ball, and the next pitch is in there a strike, so even count from Pusetti. And the next pitch is fouled off at home plate, so 1-2, quickly ahead to Mathin. So long look in from Pusetti, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, he got him. So another strikeout for Pusetti. One gone here in the third. That'll bring up Steelgreave. First pitch to him is he's actually bunting, and he lays down an absolute beauty. Tough play by Barker, and he's safe. Barker made a nice play, and initially I thought he got him, but Steelgreave is able to get an infield bunt single, so a one-out single here in the third. And now that'll bring up Revere. So the Crusaders hoping that is some sort of spark. And now he's going to bunt, and a nice play by Pusetti. He'll take the out at first. And so the Crusaders playing a little bit of small ball in this third inning to try and, catch the Blue Devils off guard. That time I think Pusetti made the right play, taking the out at first. We see that too many times where pitchers just don't look comfortable throwing to second base too often. So it's out number 2. And that'll bring up Dill. But Dill with a chance at a 2-out hit. The first pitch is outside. And the next pitch from Pusetti is a little bit low, so quickly in an 0-2 hole. So Pusetti has had to throw some stressful pitches here through the first 2 2/3. In fact, runners in scoring position in each of the first 3 innings for the Crusaders. Next pitch is in there for a strike, 2-1. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Or maybe that was fouled off at the plate, but either way, 2-2. And the 2-2. Fouled off, so he's able to stay alive. And that ball is way outside and goes to the backstop. And that kind of so I don't know where that was going, but the runner will advance to third, and now an RBI chance Dill is 90 feet away. And the 3-2. Fouled off, so good at bat by Dill. And the 3-2 is ball 4. He walked him, so runners at the corners for Selmer, who hit the big home run in the first game. And the first pitch to him, chopper to third. Barker knocks it down, but he'll have no play, and that will score another run. That'll put runners at first and second. Nice job by Barker to knock that down. Maybe saved another run, but it is 4-1 Crusaders now. And that'll bring up Kroll. So the Crusaders get that run right back, and it's once again a 3-run lead. And the first pitch to Kroll is in there for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch fouled off 0-2, so just important to stop this right here. Limit the damage. Always so important. And he does limit the damage as he gets another strikeout, but the Crusaders do get that run back, and it is once again a 3-run lead for the Crusaders heading to the bottom of the third. Okay, so we are back here, and Banashevsky is going to be at the plate. Kellen Banashevsky, the junior, did not play in game 1 of this doubleheader, and he will go against Dusang. And the first pitch to Banashevsky is ripped down the line. Will it hook fair? Is that a fair ball? It is foul. Oh, that was so close to being fair. That was almost a... And what a boost that would have been for LTU to almost have that leadoff ground rule. You know, that almost surely would have been a double. But he was unable to hook it fair. So it's just a loud strike. And the 0-1. I like the aggression from Banashevsky, though. And so the 1-1 pitch on the way. Little bit down and in. 2-1. And the 2-1. That one is popped up, not deep into left center field and easily caught by the left fielder. So one gone. And who will that bring up? I believe that is Nathan Brown at the plate. And yes, or nope, and that is Cam. Yep, that is Cam Hardy at the plate, catching today's ball game. Jason Earhart in game 1. So Hardy gets an opportunity to make an impact. And the first pitch to him is a strike. So 0-1. Dusang's 0-1 pitch. Chopper, will it find a hole? It will. Base hit into right field. The third baseman could not corral it. And it's a one-out single for Cam Hardy. And that'll bring up the top of the order now, Nathan Brown. So unable to get the number 9 hitter, and now got to face the top of the lineup. This could be an opportunity for the Blue Devils to do some damage. And Nick Allen is pinch hitting, or is pinch running, excuse me, for Cam Hardy. So we see that a lot with Jason Earhart, and it's happening here with Cam Hardy as well. And swing and a miss. 0-1. And the 0-1. Allen not going, and that's very quickly 0-2 on Nathan Brown. And the 0-2 is ripped to first, and that will find a hole into right field. A base hit. Allen is going to go first to third. Nathan Brown will stop at first, and the Blue Devils are threatening here in the bottom of the third. And here comes Sam DeKuyper to try to punch in another run for the Blue Devils and get a step closer. And the first pitch to DeKuyper, big lead for Brown off a second, or off a first, is ball 1. And so the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That'll make it 1-1. Now on DeKuyper. Still plenty of time in this game for the Blue Devils to do some damage and get back in this. And now pickoff throw, and pretty good one, but Brown gets back in there. And the 1-1. On the outside corner to make it 1-2. Kuiper's body language to me suggested maybe he didn't like that call, but it's the umpire's call. It's 1-2. And the 1-2. Missed. 2-2. And he swings and a miss, and so Kuiper goes down, cannot capitalize on the opportunity. 2 gone now, and that'll leave it up to Nick Olson, who's responsible for the 1 Blue Devil run today, a solo home run. So let's see if Olson can deliver the big hit here to get the Blue Devils back in it. First pitch is high and outside, ball 1. One swing of the bat could tie this thing up. And this is the guy LTU would want at the plate. And a big swing there, and he swung through it. In fact, he foul-tipped it into the glove. That'll make it 1-1. Desang trying to escape the jam. And the 1-1. And uh-oh, that one is hit high. That one is hit deep. Did he just tie this game? Yes, he did. Nick Olson has done it again. His 3rd homer of the day. Oh, my goodness. He's on fire, and just like that, it is a tie ball game. Wow. His 3rd homer of the day. He had 1 in game 1, 2 in game 2. And just like that, we are tied. And that'll bring up Jake Lanessa. So you could say Olson won the game or played a big hand in winning the game in game 1. And he's responsible for all the Blue Devil runs here in game 2. Can Lanessa keep it going? Inside corner strike, 0-1. So 8 combined total runs. We're still only in the 3rd inning. And that one is ripped down the line. That is a fair ball that will get down. Will Lanessa test it? He'll take a wide turn, and the left fielder gets it back in. It misses the cutoff man, but the first baseman is able to corral it and keep Lanessa at first. And so the inning continues. And now it'll be Jackson Wakowiak, the other hero and the other big contributor of Game 1, who had a 2-run homer, as I said earlier. Maybe can he get in on the party and give the Blue Devils the lead here in Game 2? First pitch, big swing, and he swung right through it. 0-1. And the 0-1. And that one is hit high, and actually coming in is the center fielder, and it's going to drop. Base hit. And the center fielder bobbled it. They get it in quickly. Now, Lanessa is heading home. He's safe, and now the throw down to second goes into center field, while Kowiak is on his way to third, and he's going to get in there easily. Wow. So some sloppy baseball by the Crusaders, and just like that, LTU has the lead. And they're going to give multiple errors on that play. Just a little floater that dropped in, and then it was bobbled by the center fielder. They threw to second to try to get Walkowiak. Lanessa decided to come home. They couldn't get him there. They threw down to second, and that one went in center field, and Walkowiak goes to third. What a sequence of events. And all of a sudden, LTU is up 5-4, big inning. And Trent Reed at the plate, and the first pitch to him is a strike. And there is some action in the Crusader bullpen. And this one is fouled off by Reed, so 0-2. And the 0-2. This one is fouled off again. So we'll do it all over again. Still 0-2. Big inning for the Blue Devils. 5-4 lead. Coming into the inning trailing 4-1. And the 0-2. Ooh, close pitch. The umpire wouldn't give it to him, so Trent Reed is still up there. 1-2. The 1-2. Little chopper to third. Going to be a tough play. Reed will beat it out, and he'll get away from the first baseman, and another run will score. And Reed is going to head all the way to third because I think it went into... the Madonna dugout. He was heading to third, but it went into the Madonna dugout, so he will go to second. So tough play. The third baseman's throw gets away from the second baseman, and Reed ends up at second. And now Logan Barker will try to continue this huge inning by the Blue Devils. And that is the third error of the inning for Madonna. So both teams have kind of had sloppy innings that have led to big innings for the opposition. 3 errors for each team. And Reed will take off for third, and he will steal it without a throw. So the first pitch to Barker was a ball. So now Barker has a chance for an RBI knock here. And remember, weather is a factor. Today there is expected to be some rain. So we'll see how that plays into this game. The 1-0. That'll get away from the catcher. That may score a run, and it will. So a wild pitch scores Reed, and it is 7-4 Blue Devils. This inning has just completely gotten away from Madonna. 6 runs in. And a swing and a miss. So the 2-0, that makes it 2-1. Appears the wind is starting to pick back up. 2-1. That is a chopper to third. Little bobble by the third baseman. Going to have to hurry, and they got him. So they just get Barker by a half a step, but not before a huge inning by LTU. And 6 runs in, it is a 7-4 game all of a sudden here on the LTU Sports Network. Blue Devils lead. Okay, welcome back, everyone. After that big inning for LTU, Busetti back on the mound, and it is now time for the Crusaders to try to respond. And not a good start to the inning for Busetti as he hits the leadoff man, Garbasic. So the leadoff man is on, and that'll bring up Sharkas, and so immediately trying to respond, but Puchetti can maybe pitch a little bit more relaxed with a 3-run lead, although that is crushed to deep center, and that one is gone. A home run, and just like that, it is a 7-6 game. Wow. These two teams are putting up the runs today here in Game 2. So it's a 1-run game all of a sudden, as that one was absolutely crushed. The second home run to center field today. And so let's see if Pusetti can buckle down and get Beetle. You know, as a pitcher, you just got to have a short memory and just take a deep breath and recover. And let's see if he can do that here. First pitch is a little bit high, 1-0. Second pitch, a little bit high again, 2-0. So in an 0-2 hole. And that pitch nearly hits Beetle. So just a very rocky start to this inning. And not what you wanted to see if you're LTU. You're feeling good about your chances of winning this game. And that pitch is a strike. So that will continue the at-bat 3-1. And the LTU bullpen, in fact, both bullpens are getting busy. So this game might be a battle of the bullpens to decide who wins it. And that one was fouled off, so it's 3-2 now. And the full count pitch is on the way. And close pitch, but Beetle takes a walk. And so a hit batter, a long home run, and a walk. And now it looks like the infield's going to come in, and the coach is going to come out and have a little chat. And actually, they're going to go to the I think they made the signal to the bullpen, and they did, and that's going to be the end of the day for Dominic Pucetti. So kind of unraveled here in the fourth for him. And who's coming into the game to try to stop the bleeding. So wow, how things can change in a blink of an eye. This was a 7-4 game, and you blink and it's 7-6 already, and the Crusaders are threatening to score more. And who is that on the mound? If I'm not, that's 46. And that is Jake Nightingale, who pitched in, I believe, if I remember correctly, Game 2 of yesterday's ball game. So he will come on and try to stem this rally right now. So Nightingale getting some additional warm-up tosses in. Maybe he didn't have enough time in the bullpen. Beetle at first. To recap it, we're coming right off the 6-run inning. Garabasic was hit by a pitch, followed by a big home run by Sharkaz, and then Beetle walked. So, and that'll bring up Mathen. So now he will try to deliver a big hit. He's the leader on the team in batting average. And the first pitch to him is fouled off. And quickly a pickoff throw, and actually there's a pinch runner in. And that is Kyle Aniol. In. And the 0-1 is a little bit high. Make that 1-1. And there's still more action in the LTU bullpen. Or in the and so that one was a little bit outside, so that'll be 2-1. And the 2-1. On the inside corner for strike 2. So that'll even the count now, 2-2. Still nobody out in the inning. Chase the runner back to first, and now we are ready for the 2-2 pitch. And he missed a little bit high again, so full count pitch on the way. Still only the bottom of the 4th inning here. Not quite moving as quickly as Game 1 did. And the 3-2 is hit to center field. Center fielder seems to be under it, and that's out number 1, the first out of the inning. And it feels like a big out. You know. And then it'll be Matt Stalegrieve at the plate. Runner still at first. And the first offering from Nightingale. Stalegrieve pretty aggressive. First pitch swinging, fouled off. And Stalegrieve. That's a chopper, and that's going to find a hole into right field, a base hit. They will go from first to third, and runners at the corners with only 1 out. It just a little seeing eye single, but it found a hole. And Madonna is on the verge of tying this thing up. And that'll bring up Revere. So the first pitch to him was a strike. And next pitch. Swing and a miss. So quickly 0-2 on Revere. The 0-2 is outside, and the runner will advance to second. Good base running by Stalegrieve, and now the double play is out of order. So now once again the Crusaders are threatening to take the lead. And the next one is check swing. Did he go? And they say he did. He went, and now they have to tag him, and the catcher does. So That's out number 2. That's a huge out of Revere. And that'll leave it up to Dill. So Dill with a big hit here could give the Crusaders the lead. Nightingale trying to make sure that doesn't happen. First pitch, a little bit low and outside. Ball 1. The sun is still shining on the field. And there it is, the pitch, swing, and a foul off, so that'll make it 1-1 on Dill. Now the 1-1, swing and a miss. So 1-2, and Nightingale 1 strike away from getting out of it for as much traffic as the Crusaders have had in this inning. And he will, because that's strike 3 on Dill. So the Crusaders get 2 runs in the 4th, but it's still a 1-run Blue Devil lead here on the LTU Sports Network. Okay, so it will be Kellen Benishevsky to lead it off for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the 4th, trying to get some of those runs back against Durbin. Or against, Dusang. And the first pitch to Benishevsky is inside. And the first pitch, that is a chopper up the middle. Will it find a hole into center field? Yes, it will. Base hit. Banishevsky starts it off a wide turn to second, but he wisely stops. And a leadoff single. And that'll bring up Cam Hardy. And he will try to bunt Banashevsky over, and he is unsuccessful in that attempt. Nothing in one. Not bunting that time. That one actually trickled in, so 1-1. The Cam Hardy from the freshman from Hudsonville, Michigan at the plate. And now he is bunting, and he lays down a beautiful bunt, and they will get him at first, but he gets the job done, and now there's a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. And now it will be up to Nathan Brown to try to drive the runner in, to drive Banashevsky in, and give the Blue Devils a multi-run lead again. And the first pitch to Brown, he's pretty aggressive, swinging, and he was able to foul it off. So 0-1 on Nathan Brown. Moderate lead at second for Banachevsky. And the 0-1 is a strike on the outside corner, so quickly in an 0-2 hole is Brown. And that one is gets past the mound to the second baseman, and Brown cannot beat it out, but he will advance the runner to third, but there are 2 outs now. So it will rely on a big hit from Sam DeKuyper. And the first pitch to DeKuyper is a ball. So Dusang trying to pitch out of this jam. The 1-0. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Little bit low, so that'll make it 2-1. So good hitters count for DeKuyper from Traverse City, the junior. The 2-1. That is ripped, and that is into left center field, a base hit, and that may roll all the way to the wall, and it will, and DeKuyper has some wheels, but he will stop at second, and he drives in a run, and it is 8-6 Blue Devils. Each team has scored in every inning except neither one scored in the second. And Nicholson, and it appears they will intentionally walk him. And I believe that's what they did, and that will bring up, and with the way he's hitting today, who could blame him? But it brings up an equally dangerous hitter in Jake Lanessa, excuse me. And so let's see if Jake Lanessa can make the Crusaders pay for wanting to pitch to him. And first pitch swinging, and he was trying to make him pay. Big swing there. I would say this could blow the game open, but these two teams are going back and forth today. And the second pitch to Lanessa is a ball inside. It nearly hit him. And the 1-1. Ooh, big swing for Lanessa. And he swings right through it, 1-2. And the runners were going there on the 1-1 pitch. So I like the aggression out of LTU. And the pitcher, Dusang, will fake back to second. And DeKuyper's back in there easily. And the 1-2 is swung on a miss, so Lanessa strikes out. That ends the inning, but the Blue Devils get one back as we head to the fifth inning with LTU leading 8-6. And we are back. Jake Nightingale is back to work. And it will be Selmer coming up again in an 0-1 hole. See if Nightingale can get the shutdown inning that both teams have been missing today. The 0-1 pitch is 1-1. And that is driven out of play and foul. So 1 and 2 on Selmer. Here at the start of the fifth, 8-6. Again, these two teams have scored in every inning except neither scored in their half of the second. The 1-2. Ooh, up and in. Wasn't really close to hitting him, though. Or wasn't that close, I should say. And that one is ripped up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So, once again, the leadoff man is on for the Crusaders. And that'll bring up Kroll. So once again, trying to match Blue Devils run for run. This has been a great game so far. And that first pitch is popped up into left field and caught in front of the warning track. No problem. Okay, so Kroll flew out, and then that'll get back to the top of the order. Which is Garbasic. And that pitch is way wild, and that'll get away from the catcher. And the runner will move down to second. So once again, the Crusaders have a runner in scoring position, only one out. That's Selmer. And that will be into left field, a base hit. This may score a run. Selmer is actually not going to test it. And now the throw is home, so Garbasic is going to go into second base, and just like that, they have an opportunity for 2 runs with only 1 out. A single would score 2. And that'll bring up Shakaz. So he's trying to deliver the big hit and make this an even game. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Let's see if Nightingale can buckle down and maybe get a key punch out. The 0-1 fouled off, so quickly in an 0-2 hole is Sharkaz. And the 0-2. Ooh, close pitch. The umpire wouldn't give it to him. 1-2 now. Nightingale still ahead. And that one's away, so that'll even the count. Selmer at third. Garbasic at second. Sharkaz trying to deliver a big hit for the Crusaders. Or, well, honestly, he could just get a ball to the outfield. A sac fly would get them back within 1 and cut into this lead. So he doesn't need to try to do too much here. The 2-2. And he will. And this is a shallow fly ball, a sliding catch, and he can't make the catch, is the right fielder, and the run will score. I don't think he read it off the bat all that well. He started out, then he had to come in, and by then it was too late. So the run will score. It is 8-7, and runners at the corners, only one out. And that will bring up Beetle to try to deliver another big hit and make this game interesting. Okay, there is somebody warming up in the LTU bullpen. Nobody warming up in the Crusader bullpen. And that pitch is out, bounces in, and the runner at first is going to move up to second. And once again, runners at first and second, only one out. And now the catcher will come out and talk to Nightingale, who is seemingly lost a little bit of control here in this inning. And a coach will also come out and talk to them. I don't think they're pulling him. I have not seen a signal to the bullpen, but maybe just try to calm him down a little bit before this gets too far away. And so the meeting on the mound is over. Nightingale is ready to deliver. On the 1-0. And here it is. Oof. Just the umpire, that looked like a good pitch, but the umpire just wouldn't give him that call, and I guess that's the way it goes when you're struggling with your command. 2-0 now on the batter. And the 2-0. And the check swing, he did not go, and it's 3-0, and they're one pitch away from loading it up. And just an increasingly uncomfortable situation if you're a part of Blue Devil Nation. And the 3-0. So actually, scoreboard says the count is 2-2. I did not realize that was called a strike, so it's 2-2 now. And the 2-2. Way outside, it gets by the catcher, but not far enough. And that'll make it 3-2 now. And that one is out. And no, that was strike 3. He got him, so Nightingale is able to get the punch out, get the second out of the inning, and avoid a bases loaded situation. And now they are 1 out away from getting out of the inning, still with the lead. And and the first pitch strike, it looked like the runner on third was set to break for home, or at least he faked it. But nothing in one on Jace, the top hitter in the Crusader lineup, and that is Jace Matkin at the plate. And Matkin is in very quickly an 0-2 hole. And the 0-2. And Nightingale makes quick work of him on 3 pitches, caught him looking, and the Crusaders only get 1 run. We are going to the bottom of the 5th. 8-7 LTU. And we are back here, and there's a new pitcher in for Madonna, and that is number 21, Victor Mancotti. So Madonna has gone to their bullpen. The first pitch to Jackson Walkowiak. This inning is strike 1. The numbers are not pretty for Mancotti in some areas. 6.97 ERA, 1.84 whip. The next pitch is a little bit inside, 1-1. But let's see if he can have a shutdown inning here and keep the Crusaders in this game. And the 1-1 is a little bit off the plate. And the next pitch is inside, so he got ahead of him 1-0. It's now 3-1. Here in the bottom of the fifth. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Let's make that 1-2 on Walkowiak. Trying to once again get another rally. These two teams just keep going back and forth with the run scoring here today. The 3-2. Lined foul. Mencotti gives the long look in, is finally ready to deliver the 3-2. And that is driven high and deep, but well foul. So we'll do it all over again. As we're getting close to maybe the lights being turned on. And the 3-2. Outside, he walked him, leadoff walk. Is getting a little bit darker noticeably, and as I've tried to remind people throughout the game, weather could become a factor here. But Trent Reed is now at the plate. And the first pitch to him. And he's bunting, and the ball is thrown behind his back, and Walkowiak tries to advance, and he will. That was actually a closer play than expected because it bounced right back to the catcher, but Walkowiak is at second, and again, LTU trying to respond right away. Reed was just trying to bunt him over there, and that just went behind his back and way over his head. So 1-0. And the next pitch is swung on, and it's a little floater. Will it drop? The center fielder has a beat on it. Walkowiak is being aggressive, trying to move up to third. Did they get him? No, he's in there. I like the aggression from Walkowiak. The throw was high. I think it surprised the center fielder, and he was able to get in there easily. So now Logan Barker has an RBI chance. Infield in for the Crusaders, and that one nearly gets away from the catcher. Again, another high strikeout, high walk pitcher. 18 walks in 20.2 innings, so, but 26 strikeouts as well. And that pitch is on the outside corner for strike one. And it's a 1-1 count. And the 1-1 is appeared to be outside, so 2-1 now on Barker. And the 2-1 had a rip, and he fouled it off. So 2-2 now. And the sun is starting to come back out a little bit, so that's always nice to see. And the 2-2. He swings and a minute. So just like that, runner third and 2 gone. And it will be Kellen Banaszewski to try to deliver the big hit. And the pitch. And that is a strike. So 0-1 on Kellen Banaszewski. And the 0-1 is outside. 1-1. And the 0-1. And that one is hit well, hit high, hit deep. Did he get enough of it? It's off the wall. That is going to get the run in. Banaszewski hustling to second. He's in there with a double. And once again, the Blue Devils respond. It's 9-7. And that'll bring up Cam Hardy. Cam Hardy with the kind of unconventional walk-up song, American Girl, you know. Wouldn't generally think of that as a walk-up song in baseball, as nearly thrown into center field on the pickoff throw by Victor Mancotti. And that one is a strike, so 1-1. And still only one full inning where neither team has scored the second. I mean, and LTU scored in every inning of Game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday against Concordia into a 25-run outburst. Trying to hit double digits here again today. The 0-1. Ooh, inside, and the runner's going to third, and they may have gotten him. Did he get in there? No, he did not. He was thrown out. So Banaszewski thrown out at third, and that is how the inning will end. But the Blue Devils get a run, and it is once again a 2-run lead for them, 9-7 as we head to the 6th. Okay, we are back here, top of the sixth, and it's a 9-7 game. Jake Nightingale back to work. And the first pitch is a ball to Steelgrave. So both teams are just really struggling to get a true shutdown inning. Try to capitalize and steal this one from each other. And next pitch is side, so it's 2-1 now on Steelgrave. And the 1-2 high, so that'll make it 3-1. And actually, no, that was a walk, so a leadoff walk. So once again, you know, those leadoff walks always come back to bite, or a lot of the times come back to bite at any level. So we'll see if it comes back to bite the Blue Devils here. And that'll bring up Revere. Nightingale could really use the ground ball. And first pitch is on the outside corner. Good pitch, strike one. And the 0-1 pitch, and that one is driven into the gap. That is dangerous, but it is not caught. It can't be caught, and now there are runners at first and second, nobody out. And the sun is coming out once again. And that'll bring up that may actually bring up a pinch hitter, although. And yes, Dylan Pawlenski will come up and pinch hit. And are they going to their bullpen? Is LTU going to their bullpen? I haven't seen the signal. It looks like they may just be having a conversation on the mound. And they are. So they're going to stick with Nightingale for now, although it does look like somebody is up in the bullpen for LTU. There's nobody up in the bullpen for Madonna. And so Penwensky will come in to pinch hit, trying to deliver a big hit. And in fact, one swing of the bat would give Madonna the lead. And so Penwensky steps in, Nightingale on the mound, trying to quell this rally. First pitch. Little bit low and outside. Ball one. It's definitely gotten windier as the day has gone on. And here it is. The 1-0 pitch is a strike. And you got to wonder as this game goes on and it takes longer to get to the later innings, how the wind may play a factor. The 1-1. And that is a ground ball off the glove of Logan, and there will be no play. Logan smothered it, but couldn't feel. Logan Barker smothered it, but couldn't field it cleanly. And the bases are loaded, nobody out, and will now LTU go to their bullpen. And I believe they are calling that an error. That is the 5th error of the game for the Blue Devils. And now Selmer is in prime position to do major damage here. As the bases are loaded, nobody out, Nightingale is in quite the predicament. And the first pitch. That is a tapper down the line. That's dangerous. They flip home, and did they get him? Yes, they did. What a great play by Nightingale to flip home, and they got him. And a run-saving play as Steelgrave was out at the plate, and it's still a 9-7 game, and now the double play is in order. So one ground ball, and you're out of this inning unscathed. What a play by Nightingale. And now can he get that ground ball, or can he just get out of this unscathed, or just one run? And that he does get the ground ball. Bobbled by Barker. He'll have to go to first. The run will score, and it gets away. It gets away from the first baseman, and that is going to score another run, and it's a tie ball game. Barker once again couldn't field that cleanly, and then it got away from the first baseman, and it is a tie ball game. Wow. He got the ground ball double play, but that is the 6th error for LTU today. It has been that type of day, and we are all knotted up at 9. And a pinch runner will be at third now for the Crusaders. Aaron Sexton, who played in Game 1, will be at third as a pinch runner. And actually, that was the 7th error on LTU today. And the first pitch is a little bit outside, 1-0. Sun creeping out again a little bit. And the 1-0. And that is a ground ball to the shortstop. He fields, flips, throws, and he is safe. It was a little bit of a wild throw, and the run will score, and it is 10-9 Madonna. Wow. And has he made the signal to the bullpen? And that is the 8th error on LTU today. And they will go to the bullpen, and let's see who's coming in. And I'm trying to see whose number that is who just walked on the mound. And that appears to be I'm thinking that's number 30. And it is. So it's coming. And Jake Gallant is coming into the game. So He will try to calm things down for LTU. Only one out in the inning, 3 runs in, partly due to some errors. It's been a somewhat sloppy game on both sides, though. 8 errors for LTU, 3 for Madonna. So 10-9, Madonna in the lead. And Gallant will face number 28, Shrakaz. So trying to weather the storm here. And that first pitch is popped into foul territory that no one will get it. 0-1. And the 0-1. Low and outside. 1-1. And the 1-1. And here it is now. The 2-1 is on the way. And that one is hit to center field. Will it drop? No. Nice catch by the center fielder. The run is going to come home, though, and that'll make it an 11-9 Madonna lead. So it's a shallow sac fly, but it gets the job done. And it is an 11-9 Madonna lead. But still, you're within striking distance the way this game has gone back and forth. And that'll bring up number 27, Beetle. And, ooh, they got him picked off of first. The runner went too early, and Gallant saw it, and they picked him off. So a great pickoff, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's a 2-run Madonna lead. And so Cam Hardy will lead off the bottom of the sixth with LTU down by 2 now, 11-9. Okay, so Cam Hardy will lead it off against John Buechler, who has a solid 3.38 ERA on the season. And the first pitch fouled off, so it's 0-1. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. The 1-1. With the way runs are coming in this game, LTU is certainly not out of it. But that's a 1-2 to Cam Hardy. Let's see if Buechler can calm the storm a little bit and get some outs. The 1-2. Outside, so even the count now at 2-2. And that one is hit. Hit well. Does it have enough on it at the wall? A leaping catch by the left fielder, and he makes it. So Hardy put a pretty good charge into that one, but he couldn't quite hit it out, and that'll bring up Nathan Brown. So the top of the order coming up now. And the first pitch to Brown. Up high, gets away from the catcher, so that's a ball. And the pitch. And the 1-0 is swung on a miss, so they even the count now at 1-1 to Nathan Brown. And the 1-1 swung on and missed. A big swing by Brown. And the 1-2 fouled off. That'll easily get back out of play. The wind has really picked up late in this game. And we'll do it again, the 1-2. That is a chopper that kind of eats the first baseman up a little bit, but he's able to handle it, flip, and get Nathan Brown, and there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that'll bring up Sam DeKuyper. And the first pitch is, I believe that was low and outside for a ball. Yes, it was. So it's 1-0 with 2 gone. DeKuyper trying to get the 2-out rally started. There have been a lot of rallies today. And the 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed, make that 1-1. And the 1-1 is way high, so favorable hitters count for DeKuyper, 2-1. And the 2-1 is a strike on the inside corner. So and the 2-2 way up high, so fill it up at 3-2. From Buechler, who is on the verge of pitching one of the only scoreless half innings of today's game. And that is a 2-out walk. So Sam DeKuyper draws a 2-out walk. And man, that is not what you wanted to do if you're Madonna, because now you got to face the hottest hitter in this lineup. 3 homers on the day combined in games 1 and 2 for Nick Olson, and now he's one swing of the bat away, and he's already hit one out to center field when the wind wasn't nearly as bad blowing out there. So Buechler has really got to try to buckle down and attack. And the first pitch to him is on the inside corner for strike 1. And the strike 1 pitch is outside, 1-1. You got to pitch very carefully to this guy. And the 1-2 to Olson. This one is in the air, but it's fairly deep, but not enough. It's caught in front of the warning track, and the left fielder makes the catch, and Olson is out. And for just the second time today, we have a scoreless half inning. We go to the 7th, 11-9, Madonna. Okay, and we are back. Jay Gallant back to work, and he will start off the inning by facing Beetle. He was actually facing Beetle to end last inning, but was able to get a successful pickoff at first. And the first pitch to him goes in behind and over the head of Beetle, 1-0. The 1-0 is a little bit inside for a ball, 2-0. The 2-0, way outside, so he's fallen behind Beetle here, 3-0. And the 3-0, not close, 4-pitch walk. So the dreaded leadoff walk here in the 7th. And there will be a pinch runner for Beetle. And that appears to be number 3 again, who pinch ran for Beetle earlier in the game. So that is Aniol. And the first pitch to the next batter is a strike. And that is to Matkin. And the 0-1 to Matkin is a ball, 1-1. Matkin, a very dangerous hitter in this lineup. LTU desperately needs a shutdown inning. Can't let Madonna get any further separation. There is some action in both bullpens. The 1-1 to Matkin, chopped foul down the third baseline, 1-2. And Matkin, the 1-2 is way outside, make it 2-2. Now to Matkin, a man on, nobody out. And swing and a miss, he got him. So a big strikeout for Gallant. One gone here in the top of the 7th. And that will bring up Steel Grove. And the first pitch to him is inside, ball 1. A lot of offense today for both sides. It is beginning to look like the rain won't really be a factor in this game. Next pitch to Steel Grove is a strike, even the count, 1-1. Be nice for LTU to get this ground ball here, end this inning, keep the score right where it is. The 1-1. Check swing. And that is a strike, so 1-2. And the shadows slowly starting to play a factor in this game as they did yesterday against Concordia. And a pickoff throw, and back in there safely is the runner. And the 1-2. And it hit him. Oh my goodness. On a 1-2 pitch, it hit him. And now 2 runners on, only 1 out. And man, that's got to be frustrating as a pitcher. You get ahead in the count. And here is Revere to try to extend the inning. And the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. And the next pitch, way outside, 1-1. Top of the 7th here. 2 men on, 1 man out. The 1-1 pitch. And that hits Revere, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. So back-to-back hitters hit by pitches, and now Madonna is threatening once again. And so that'll bring up Dill with a massive RBI opportunity. And maybe the first base coach relaying instructions to Dill. As there's a meeting on the mound, try to get things settled down for Gallant. And the first pitch. Check swing. I don't think he went 1-0. There have been no easy innings for either side today. So many base runners, so many runs. The next pitch, he went there. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss again, so heading the count now 1-2 to Dill. As this afternoon game slowly turns into evening. Glenn's delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him. A huge strikeout. And there are 2 gone in the inning. So gutsy strikeout by Gallant. And now just 1 more batter to get. And let's see. It's Aaron Sexton at the plate. He's pinch hitting for Selmer. And his first at bat of the day starts with a ball, a little bit outside 1-0. And the 1-0 bounces in there. Good job by Hardy to keep the ball in front of him. It's 1-1, or it's 2-0. Excuse me, my mistake. And not what you want to do because there is no place to put it. And next pitch way outside 3-0. I wonder if Sexton has the green light here, if he wants it, if he thinks he can get a pitch he could drive. But Gallant has to throw a strike here. And in there, so 3-1. Now to Sexton. Played in game 1. And the 3-1. On the inside corner, Sexton couldn't believe it. And Gallant has battled back in the count. It was 3-0, now it's 3-2. Good job on his part. He thought he got a walk. Or Sexton, thought he got a walk. And the full count pitch, can he finish him off? And popped up, foul territory. And he can't catch it. The catcher overran it, and it drops in foul territory. The wind may have played with that a little bit. And Sexton is still alive. And so will that come back to haunt LTU? Gallant is set again. The full count. And it's fouled off again. What a battle we have here. Potentially a game-deciding at-bat right here. And Gallant is set again. And he got him. Wow. Or, nope, that one was actually fouled off. My bad. So again, Sexton once again battling. A great at bat for someone who didn't start this game. And so we'll do it again. The 3-2 is on the way. Runners go again. Did he go? No, he didn't. And the run will score as Sexton walks. And once again, every inning but the second, Madonna has scored. Another run trots home, and it's 12-9. It looks like we'll have another pinch hitter here, as number 18, Johnny Stepek, will step in, and as the bases remain loaded. Gallant still in there. The first pitch to Stepek. Check swing, he went. Strike one. And the next pitch is swung on and tapped foul. So very quickly 0-2 on Stepek. Trying to just keep the damage at a limit. That's been a hard thing to do today for both of these sides. But LTU on the verge of maybe letting this one slip away completely. And that one bounced in. And so 1-2 now. And the next pitch is a strike three, and that will end the inning. So they limited the damage, but Madonna tacks on yet another run with a bases loaded walk, and we go to the bottom of the seventh, 12-9, Crusaders in front. And so Jake Lanessa will lead off the bottom of the 7th inning as the Blue Devils are in need of runs, down by 3. But they've been able to score a lot today. 12-9. In fact, only 2 innings today they haven't been able to score, except one of them was the 6th inning, the other was the 2nd. John Buechler is back out there. The 0-1 to Lanessa is swung on and missed, make it very quickly 0-2 on Lanessa. And the 0-2. And he's rung up. Wow, a little bit of an outside call, but Lanessa is rung up on 3 pitches. 1 quick out for Buechler. And they'll bring up Wakowiak. And Buechler working quickly, seems to be in an early groove, or in a good groove since coming into this game. And the first pitch to Wakowiak is a ball. 1-0. And the next pitch, swing and a miss. Make it 1-1. Next pitch is cued foul, so that'll be 1-2. There is action in the LTU bullpen along with the Crusader bullpen. And that one is fouled off, so that'll remain 1-2. Barely foul. Wakowiak stays alive. And the 1-2 again. That one is driven but foul, so we'll do it again. 12 hits, or 12 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors for Madonna. 9 runs, 10 hits, 8 errors for LTU. The 1-2. Good at bat by Wakowiak. Still fighting as he fouls another one off. And the 1-2 again. And that one is hit to center, not very deep, and that will be caught by actually the left fielder coming in making the catch. So a lazy fly ball. 2 quick outs here in the 7th inning. And that'll bring up Trent Reed. And credit to John Buechler coming in really calming things down as the scoring was just non-stop there for a while. Now let's see if he can finish off this inning. He fires a strike. Good rhythm from him so far. Check swing, did he go? I don't think he did. And he did not. 1-1 on Reed. And the 1-1 is popped up into right field and easily caught by the right fielder. So how about that? We haven't had many of those today. A 1-2-3 inning from LTU, and we will go to the top of the 8th with the Crusaders 6 outs away from a doubleheader split. And now pitching for the Blue Devils, it's Harry Storch. So the senior coming in and getting some time on the mound here, as game 1 was, a tribute to the seniors. So let's see what Storch can do on the mound, try to calm the waters a little bit, keep, LTU in this game, give them some hope, give them a chance. And who will he be facing? He'll be facing the leadoff man, it appears, Alex Garbesic. So at least that's the number I saw, and it is. So wouldn't surprise me if the lights get turned on here at Jimmy John's Field soon. It's getting relatively dark on the field. But let's see what Storch can do. And the first pitch of the night from Storch is low and away. And the 1-0 is high. That's 2-0. And that one is ripped down the line, but that's foul. So 2-1 now. Long look in from Storch. The 2-1. And that didn't hit him, I don't think, but that bounced in. So 3-1 now. So Storch is going to have to battle. And 3-1, he gets back into the count with a strike. 3-2 now on the batter. On Garbesic, but next pitch bounces in and a leadoff walk. So leadoff man on again for the Crusaders. And now George will have to face Sharkus. First pitch to him, aggressively swinging, and it is fouled off. The wind has calmed a bit. Kind of blowing out to left center field by looking at the flag. And the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2 now. So quickly ahead, 0-2 from Storch. And the 0-2. Missed low. Make that 1-2 now on Sharkas. And the 1-2. That is a chopper that is going to find a hole into left field, and the first two runners have reached. So it's just, that's like the story of the day. It seems like both pitching staffs, but especially LTUs, have been in and out of jams all game long. And that'll bring up Beetle, trying to do even more damage. And Storch looks the runner back to second base, although there was nobody covering second. And the first pitch, and Beetle pops it up, and he pops it up foul. So not a great bunt, but it falls harmlessly foul. 0-1. Now each team has 10 hits on the day. The 0-1, not bunting that time, and he fouls it off, so quickly 0-2. And the 0-2 is swung on and missed, so a big strikeout for Storch, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Matkin. Try to continue to add to this Crusader lead. And potentially even really put this, I don't want to say away, but make it really difficult. First pitch swinging fouled off. And he drives that one foul. So very quickly in an 0-2 hole is Matkin. And the runners are going on the 0-2, and this is driven to left. The runners have to get back. They will. And so 2 gone. So it was 2 on, nobody out. Now there's 2 on, 2 out. So still a chance to get out of this. And Matt Stalegrave is at the plate. And the first pitch to him is a little bit inside, 1-0. And the next pitch is actually the runner was going from second to third, and he will get in there easily. So now runners at the corners, but with 2 outs, as long as he gets this batter, it won't come back to hurt the Blue Devils. And the one, and that is a strike. So it's 2-1 now. And the pitch. And that'll even the count. 2-2 with 2 outs. And the pitch. And this one, a little looper into center. And he caught it. Wow, what a play to save a run by the shortstop. And Madonna is left off the board. So let's go to the bottom of the 8th. LTU still has a chance in this one here on the LTU Sports Network. And Luke Morissette will lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Trying to get a rally going. And the first pitch is a strike. And the next pitch is a little bit inside. John Buechler still in there, and why not? He's calmed the waters today. Has led 2 consecutive scoreless innings of LTU. Let's see if Morissette can get something going. And that next pitch is ripped foul. So it is 1-2 now on Luke Morissette. Infield mostly playing Morissette straight up. And that is ripped up the middle, and it's a base hit, so a leadoff single for LTU. Morissette takes a wide turn, but remains at first. And let's see if that starts something. Kellen Baniszewski now coming up. Pretty decent lead off of first for Morissette, but that first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Excuse me, 0-1 on Baniszewski. And the next pitch is a little looper into left center, or into right center. It will drop a base hit. So 2 runners on, nobody out. And nobody up in that LTU bullpen, or in that Madonna bullpen. So this is all John Buechler. And it looks like there's going to be a pinch hitter. Yep, Andrew Nepchuk, a senior from Lake Orion, is going to get his opportunity. And now 1 swing of the bat, and we have a tie ball game. And the first offering from Buechler. And that hit him. Wow, he was bunting, and that hit him, and the bases are loaded. And all of a sudden, Buechler was cruising along heading into this inning, and now all of a sudden the bases are loaded with nobody out, and the lead in jeopardy for Madonna. And now Nathan Brown will come up with potentially a game-changing at bat. And it will be Nick Allen at first base to pinch run. So and the senior Nathan Piccioni is going to get his moment as he is pinch hitting for Nathan Brown. And you just hope that a guy like this can, get a big hit and cement his moment on senior day. And first pitch swinging, swing and a miss. 0-1. And the 0-1 offering quickly 0-2. On Piccioni. So he's got a battle here. And the next pitch he hits it deep. This will at least get a run in. It is deep, all the way back close to the warning track. The catch is made, and that'll get a run in. So Piccioni does his job, and it is 12-10 Madonna. So the runner advances to third. And now Sam DeKuyper will come up. Trying to extend the inning and get this even a bit closer. And the first offering, swinging at the first offering, skying it to left field. This may get the run in, although it's going to be close. A play at the plate. It will, and it's 12-11. So Sam DeKuyper does his job, but it's 2 outs in the inning now. And a runner at second base. So can somebody get a big hit and tie this game? And it is now 12-11. But again, the man with 2 home runs today is at the plate. In fact, 3 home runs overall on the day. He had 1 in, and they're going to intentionally walk him. And the crowd may not like that, but to be honest, hard to blame Madonna here, so with the way he's swinging the bat. Yeah. Although this certainly isn't an easy out by any means. Jake Lanessa can definitely do some damage, and they're playing with fire here. And let's see if Lanessa has a magical moment in him and delivers a big hit. The first offering from Buechler. And that is driven. And will it drop? Yes, it will! It will drop! The diving attempt, it cannot be made. 2 runs are going to score, and can you believe it? LTU has the lead on a 2-run single by Jake Lanessa. What a comeback! What a game. Buechler came into this inning absolutely cruising, getting one of the few 1-2-3 innings of the day. And now all of a sudden a 4 spot, and this game is in jeopardy for Madonna. And now can Wallakowiak keep this thing alive? Wallakowiak trying to add to the inning. 13-12, a 4 spot put up here in the bottom of the 8th by the Blue Devils. And the first pitch is a ball outside, so 1-0 to Wallakowiak. Yet another senior on this team playing potentially one of his last games as a Blue Devil. Next pitch is a strike, 1-1 now. If you're Buechler, you're just trying to get this to the 9th, keep this a 1-run game. and little chopper to the second baseman, who will field flip and get him, but not before a big inning for LTU. Just when it looked like this game had been sealed, LTU comes back with 4 in the bottom of the 8th, and we head to the 9th, last chance for the Crusaders. Okay, so Harry Sort's trying to close out this game, and it's an 0-1 count to the leadoff hitter of the 9th, and all of a sudden the Crusaders fighting for this game. And that is a ground ball to third. Nicely done by the third baseman, Luke Morissette. And that is out number 1. That was Revere. And I believe this is a pinch hitter. And it is. And Seastiak coming in. It's been a wild game. And let's see if the Blue Devils can close it out. And that is a knocked down by the second baseman, picked up by the shortstop. Nice attempt, but that'll be an infield single, I believe, for Seastiak. So and that'll bring up Selmer. Or Stesiak, excuse me, not Seastiak. But Selmer at the plate, trying to extend this game. And there will be a meeting on the mound now. There is somebody in the bullpen, so they may just make a pitching change. And they will not. It'll be Harry Storch. They're going to give him a chance to close this out. And Selmer, who homered in game one, and a pickoff, and did they get him? No. Ooh, that looked close, though. But Selmer at the plate, and the first offering to him. Runner not going, ball one. And that one is going to be, a nice diving stop by the second baseman. Won the relay, and they get the double play, and that's the way the game ends. Wow, what a play. And the Blue Devils complete the sweep of the doubleheader. What a way to end the game. So the final score is 13-12. Just a couple of great games here today, especially the way to end it. What a great win for the Blue Devils, who moved to 21-18 on the year. And the Madonna Crusaders fall to 21-10. So I hope you all enjoyed tuning in today, and hope you all enjoyed tuning in to Senior Day. And for Travis Harris at the LTU Sports Network, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Get home safe and take care, everybody.